Good morning. Another morning with more snow. It's a winter wonderland. I wanted to show you what it looks like while most people are smarting inside and warm, drinking their coffee. Me and Sam. Excuse the bumps. We're kind of just doing the best we can here. So, I wanted to show you how pretty this was. The plan is to do a live today, Monday, or tomorrow for sure. The plan is to do a live stream and read from the book about the political occultic origins of America, which I think is vital in these times. So that's the plan, that's the hope, but we know what happens when we make plans. We're too far over, Sam. We missed the trail out of here. There's our little archway. I sure wish it would take us back home to the not upside down. So it is so hard to live this life with the lies. Like, if you listen to my backstory, it is so outrageous and it sounds like a movie. And it's funny, I never noticed how things didn't add up to what I was told about my family and my background. So forgive me for being kind of in shock and awe these days. So I watched this movie, what else is new, called The Dark Song, or A Dark Song. It's about this woman who loses her son, and she is desperate to reach her guardian angel and make a request of him. And through studies, she found that in the Judeo-Christian mysticism of the past, that they would do these trials up to the main event, so to speak, when if they did it right, then they would be led to their guardian angel. But if they did it wrong, they could end up stuck in, a bad dimension. I'm not going to tell you how it ends. It's actually epic. It's pretty stellar for a movie. But the concept I get. So what she does is she has to do these different trials inside of like sacred shapes. And one of them is basically water torture. And she sits there and does a mantra. And I made up my own mantra after seeing that, because that's kind of what I do. I put myself and my body through these tests. I deny it food, I deny it meat, I deny it chocolate, I deny it coffee. What did you find? Can we keep going, please? Come on. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not get pulled down into the creek as well. But anyway, she does these trials inside of these shapes. And the whole idea of like the physical trial being part of spiritual mysticism is that you get to the point where you disassociate yourself from the pain, right? Because when pain attaches itself to you, it's kind of like it's a part of you. I have made the cold my constant companion these days, as is pain, because my body hates cold. But I am putting myself through these trials and tribulations so that I can get to a point where I have a spiritual breakthrough through the physical endurance and tests that I put my temple through. Does that make sense? And you have to cleanse it as well. Like, you want to do that as you're doing these other things. And fasting does both. It takes care of all of that. And it's funny how when you fast, you have more energy, but you want to sleep after you eat. There's something wrong with everything we've been told. The way people push food on me, and always have. And I wasn't a big eater. What are you doing? Oh, he's going potty. We'll chill here. So the mantra that I say to myself when I feel like I'm caught up in my pain or my own misery or my own situation, to take myself out of that, if I don't have anyone else to help or focus on any type of charitable act or doing some small thing for someone else, even if it's just doing my son's laundry. And a lot of times if I'm praying, I'll do this as well. And being on your knees that's pretty physically taxing, and spiritually as well. So you have to learn how to be humble and how to be obedient, which I'm not to man when man's laws or ways go against God's ways. God woke me up and I took his warning. I don't ever want to be on that side of God's wrath again. And people can't understand that. And it's sad because then you know, well, these people don't care about me because they would rather I was, you know, partying, living it up, or what have you, whatever your advice is. So this is what I say. I say, my sin is ever before me, which is something the psalmist David said. Cleanse me of my iniquity. Help me to suffer in silence. And then again, you know, I do it over and over and over again. It'll be, my sin is ever before me. Cleanse me of all iniquity. Make me an instrument for thy glory. And I just kind of am able to disassociate myself from pain, because when you feel pain or you feel any emotion, for that temporary moment, it becomes a part of you. But that's the whole thing. Emotions are temporal. I think that's what makes us unique, and God actually likes that we have emotions to a point. That's what helps us to be brave. And being brave is not the absence of fear, it's the overcoming of fear. That's what bravery and courage means. Sam, you are twisting me up. I'm sorry for the circles if I gave you the spins. Come on, bud. You're so cute. I love you. Yes, I do. My sweet boy. My best friend. My blessing. So that is what I do. And you know, some people will say, especially with like targeted individual videos, like, this can't be true. That many people wouldn't possibly be against you. You are paranoid. That many people could possibly be against you. You're paranoid, you know. And I wish, you know, I honestly wish that was true. But when you see the way people act and the interference that they play just to hide from you, like, who their family and friends are, like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you want me to see, like, who you're, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense unless you're hiding something from me, which makes no sense if you're a stranger to me. See where you got to use logic and carry these thoughts out to their conclusion, and then continue on a little further. Chess, right? Sammy, come on, you're spinning. We have to be strong right now, spiritually strong. I told you for 6 years this was coming. I told you Russia was not our enemy. I told you that they were here and orchestrating events. I told you AI was writing the news stories. I told you AI was making fake people. And I was right about all of it. I told you not to go to Florida or Michigan or New York or LA because of the stuff I saw about that in Project Gotham. And I was right about that. I was not right. All the glory goes to God because I am blind without him. Don't be blind. Don't get caught out in the dark without your new glasses on. See the world as it is, not as you want it to be. Once you see it as it is, then you can work on changing it into a better version. But remember, your utopia is not my utopia or the next guy's utopia. So remember that, and remember not to manipulate others or their sovereignty. You go against natural law that way, and that's just going to come back on you. All right, so if I upload this, watch for a live, because they might not give you the notification if 2 videos try to go up on the same day. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Have a great day. Avoid temptation. That is the time we are in. And one of the worst things you could do is lose control of your temple through substances or spirits, alcohol. This is not the time for that. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.